Let's start our today's EVS 1 class with a very simple thought. Let's read it out. What is written? Do more of what makes you happy. So always go on doing such things which really makes you happy in your life. That will really help you to make a happier life, isn't it? So always go for such things which really makes you very happy. Okay, it could be anything, your hobbies, sports, any of your interest, isn't it, which really makes you happy. So let's continue with this lesson. So today we are going to learn something about the lunar month. As you can see here in the diagram also, children, different shapes of the moon are seen, isn't it? In the last period, remember what we had learned? We had seen something about the phases of the moon, and which are those phases of the moon? Different shapes of the moon which keeps on changing. They are said to be the phases of moon. Okay. So let's study today about the lunar month. Now children, always remember this lunar word is always related to moon. Okay. So those changes in the shape of the moon which keeps on changing. So that whole month, that particular period is said to be a lunar month. So let's read out this definition in more detail. The period of 28 to 30 days from one new moon day to the next new moon day is said to be a lunar month, is called a lunar month. So all these changes in the shape of the moon, right from new moon. Remember what is the meaning of new moon? New moon means when you cannot see moon at all in the sky, complete darkness. So these changes in the shapes of the moon, it keeps going on, isn't it? New moon, when you cannot see moon at all in the sky, then some changes in the shape of the moon from new moon, then full moon. What is the full moon? Complete round bright moon. Okay, so this particular period means what, children? The time which is required for changing the shapes of the moon from new moon to the next new moon. Okay, that is of 28 to 30 days is said to be a lunar month. Okay, so when moon will keep on changing its shape from one new moon, then full moon, to again the next new moon, is said to be a lunar month. Understood the definition? Understood the meaning? Okay, again I will repeat this. The period, that is the time of 28 to 30 days from one new moon to the next new moon is called a lunar month. Okay, so all these changes in the shapes of the moon, it needs a time period of 28 to 30 days. Okay, so that particular month, that whole month is said to be a lunar month. Okay, let's talk about the Tithi. If you see Kalnirnay, which we have at our home, children, okay, so each particular day has a Tithi. Each day has its own importance, isn't it? That is said to be a Tithi. But what is the exact meaning of this Tithi? Each day in the lunar month is called a Tithi. Okay, just now we talked about the lunar month, okay, the changes in the shapes of the moon. In that whole month, each day in that lunar month is said to be a Tithi. Okay, so all these days have particular Tithis. Okay, and all these days we have in the lunar month. Okay, so that each day, one day in the lunar month is said to be a Tithi. Okay, understood the meaning of Tithi, children? You just see this Kalnirnay at your home, then you will deeply understand what I mean. Okay, Tithi. So each day has its own importance, Tithi. Okay, so all these days in the lunar month, it is said to be a Tithi. Okay. So what is your today's homework? You have to write down about lunar month and Tithi, which we have studied or which we have learned today, in your notebook under the heading what we have learnt. And just don't keep on writing, children. You have to equally learn at the same time. Okay, so give a heading what we have learned, and under that heading you will write down about lunar month and Tithi, and just read out, understand, learn, and then write down. Okay, so this is what your today's homework, and this is what about our today's EVS 1 class. We will again meet in the next EVS 1 period, children. Okay, so till then, stay healthy, stay fit, and stay happy at home. Okay, and have a very happy learning. Okay, so we will again meet in the next period, children. So goodbye to all of you.